So now I have 3.82 gigabytes of storage, so we shouldn't be interrupted again off this video. I'm going to go through as much as possible for you. So I was telling you about how you can make this necklace out of shopping bag handles and then just use, it's sort of like a triple thick, it's a glaze. You can search for it online. It's a sort of a glaze. If you don't use that, you could use Mod Podge to get a glossy Mod Podge to shine it. So it makes it look like it's leather. So I'm going to set that aside for you. And then I told you how this same long sleeve t-shirt was made into a fringe necklace and this choker by crocheting. And then you just close it off in the back. I hope I got this, folks. Let me make sure I got that for you so you can see that. And so now I'm going into how I showed you in a previous video. Please take a look at, I think I may just do a completely different craft idea with some of the denim. But I showed you how you could take an index card, and what you do is you cut out the shape of the necklace you want, and then you, to make this rigid, you put one piece of denim and then another piece of denim and attach it. So you can use fabric glue, I use Stitch Witchery, and you put the index card in between. So let me see if I can open this a teeny bit, because I could always repair it. And then you put it in between the two pieces of fabric. And then what you do is you put your little rhinestones and then a cute little vintage button in between. So to close it, this is a stainless steel necklace. And the stainless steel necklace is put together through a closure here. And then you can adjust it, so it's completely adjustable. And I think this is a cute little collar necklace. Now, here's something else I'm really excited to show you folks. This YouTuber created a beautiful leaf necklace. And let me see if I can show you my version of it. It got a little crushed, but I wanted to show you my interpretation of it. And it's such a simple necklace to make. And all you do is you cut out your petals. I would just have to steam this down. You cut up your petals and you just place them on top of each other. So inexpensive, so super easy to make, but a very attractive piece. Okay, so let me show you how it looks under the underside. It's sewn on to that same silver, stainless steel, silver color. So it's a stainless steel, so it won't tarnish. Necklace, and you're sewing the petals individually. So it's all handcrafted, all handmade. And let me just give you a little bit more information about that. So you take each petal, you put a little bit of clear nail polish, or you can put some glue to keep it from fraying. And you just hand sew each petal to the chain. And to me, this is supposed to look sort of like nature, reflecting nature. You notice I have a theme with a lot of my crafts where I like to kind of reflect nature. So I don't worry too much about making everything perfect. I like it more to be sort of reflecting how nature, leaves falling. So it's supposed to look like leaves just fell on your neck, and just you getting sort of that look of nature on your neck. I think this is such a nice piece to make. And if you have a question about how to make this, feel free to leave a comment below. Another piece that you can make. This is another really pretty denim necklace. Let's see if I can kind of lay this out for you folks. And make sure I got that on camera for you. Oh yeah, okay. So what you're doing with this one is you're making all of these little denim rosettes. I showed you how, actually, like this one. You can kind of do it this way, but you would just do it like this by putting layers of fabric on top of each other and then sewing it together. And then you put the pearls in the center. So I'm going to lift this up to show you how to make it. So you take a piece of satin ribbon, and you can get a whole lot of satin ribbon from the dollar store. And you can make a lot of necklaces from this. And again, if you're searching on YouTube, you can search under homemade or handmade jewelry that you can resell and start a little handmade jewelry business. So you take your satin ribbon and you actually put the satin ribbon like this. And this makes it adjustable because you can unknot the center. I hope I'm getting this for you folks. I'm kind of always trying to get this on camera for you folks. Okay, so you can make it completely adjustable. And then you put the ribbon ends so that you can put a clasp in the center. And once you do that, you're sewing these rosettes onto your fabric. And that's it. So simple, but it's such a pretty, pretty look. And so, you know, all you have to do to kind of make sure that the part that curls up is down, you can just steam it and it will go back to the way you intend it to go. Okay, so I don't know if you folks can see this. I'll slide this. I hope I'm getting this. Am I getting this, folks? And so you have Recycle Reuse Repurpose Denim. And such a pretty way of converting something that you would normally go, I don't know, you would throw it out, or, you know, it's too frayed, or you wouldn't want to necessarily give it away, and you can create your own business out of this. All right, here's another one. A simple disc out of denim. And then you just put a bail, and then you can use it on a piece of ribbon. Let me show you another one. Okay, now this is, oh, I love this. This I constructed to make this the front, and this is the part that goes on your neck. So you have your, these are a pair of jeans, you can tell. This is the bottom of a pair of jeans. And instead of this being the back, this is actually your back. And this goes, and I did it so that it would be a 3-strand necklace. And this, what inspired me for this, I didn't get this on YouTube. I was inspired by a famous designer whose pieces I love, 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 love. And her pieces are so beautiful. And what I wanted to do is have that same look. And I used the stainless steel. What I like about the stainless steel is, unlike the other piece that I showed you that tarnishes, the stainless steel will not tarnish. So I'll show you, if I have it nearby, the other piece that tarnished. The stainless steel doesn't tarnish. I'm sure you could use it, you know, with this part hanging, but I thought it would look so much better with the back part being the denim. So you see the denim from the back, but in the front you got this great stainless steel look. And then you just get your end pieces. You get this on, I used 3 of them. So it's not 1 piece, it's 3. Can you see that? And then I just hung the chains from it. So let me show you how I was talking about how these stainless steel pieces do not tarnish versus when you have the silver pieces that will tarnish. I think it's worth it. You know, sometimes you might want to just get the cheaper set, but I think getting, you know, the stainless steel is great. It's more affordable, and this is silver, so it tarnishes, and then you have to keep shining it. So this is great, but to me, the stainless steel works, and it's more affordable. You know, if you're selling it, it makes it easier to keep your price point lower. So again, let me add that to our collection. All right, so the next thing I wanted to show you, again, I'm inspired by this fabulous designer. You may, I don't want to name the designer, but you may recognize some of the idea when I show you this piece. This is a long strand necklace. Let's see if I can untangle this, folks, so I can show you. Okay. So you may recognize the famous designer. These are little bugle beads strung up so that the bugle beads give you different color combinations. And it's closed, and then this black ribbon's in the back. So you can actually change the position of the black ribbon. But let me give you a really good close-up on how this would look. So you have a strand of solid black bugle beads with that little bit of shimmer. Then you have another strand of solid black, and then you have the multi-color, which is the gold and black. So this is a great layering piece. And you have different lengths of the beads, so that if you wanted to, you can take these strands. Let me see if I can untangle it for you folks. You can take the strands and then double wrap it or triple wrap it. So you have a lot of look. I think this is a great piece to go with just a simple black dress. Okay. So let me hang it like this so maybe you can see it a little bit better. Let me get that. You see how that works? That just works. I think someone's knocking, but we're going to ignore them. So I don't know who would knock in the middle of a video, but it must be the same people. Anyway, so this just works. You see how once I put it against, I'm wearing black, how it just works. And this is to me what you want. You want pieces that will work with what you already own. And if you're selling, you want pieces that people can see themselves wearing. So I think that's a fun piece. Okay, let me put this aside. Let's see what else. Oh, this is where we come in with the buttons. This bib necklace. So how this was constructed is similar to the way I told you I constructed the other pieces. And the way you construct it is, again, you take your index card, draw out the shape you want, cut it to shape, and then you position it in between the pieces. And I wanted to finish this off in the back. Again, with the leaves. It's a recurring theme with a lot of things that I make. Nature. So you have leaves, you have flowers. I do a lot of that in my pieces. And I took the original idea that someone had on YouTube and I gave it my own twist. So I wanted to make it, again, reflecting who I am as a person. So I'm going to describe this. So you see how if you just take a look at the pieces that I'm describing, you see a lot of reflection of nature. You see leaves, you see roses, you see these color choices that reflect. You see this a lot in nature. So again, that's what I like to do. So this matches back in a lot of ways to this piece. I don't know if you can see how they inspire each other. I was inspired by, once I create something, then create something similar. So these are little roses and these are little leaves. And to make it so that if it turns around, you don't feel like, oh, it's unfinished in the back, I carried the theme over. So the different tones, the different colors reflect back to this. So again, in a lot of ways, if you know, you're wearing something and it flips over like this happens to me a lot when I'm moving, when I was able to really move around a lot. And I wanted to be able to show you how you can make it attractive on the front and the back. And like I told you in a previous video, you're always going to keep your buttons handy. So you put your little beads in there, you put your buttons, and you put your leaves. So I hope you guys can kind of see that how this all works back together. You have your rosettes on this one. You have your leaves on this piece. And then you have the combination of the leaves and the rosettes on this. So you're always kind of, you know, going back to, if you look at the pieces that I constructed, I'm always going back to the same themes. So if you're looking at something, you know, to make as a business, I think it's nice to establish a theme. so that your customers know exactly what they would get from you. And this is what I had intended to do with this. And hopefully I'll be able to get that done. So let's see what else we have here. Now, some things I tried, I wasn't, really into as much. I tried a DIY craft with can tabs. Let me see if I can show you folks that. I really wasn't into it. Maybe it was the way I did it. I just probably didn't do it the right way. So I want to show you that one. I want to show you a fail. Oh, here it is. This to me was a fail because I didn't really, I don't know if it just was me that I didn't do it the right way, but I took a memory wire and you're supposed to kind of put solder tab on it. So I'm sure I could have filled it all up with solder tabs, but to me this was a fail because as I was doing it, I really, I didn't want it to snag on things, and so this is a fail. I won't even spend too much time on that. Let's see. There's some more stuff, folks. Oh, this one. This is another one I love. This is a denim collar out of scrunched denim. Let me check to make sure. I'm kind of trying to make sure I always get everything on camera so it's not up too high too. So this is all scrunched denim. And I love it because even though it's not reversible, I feel like if it flips over and you get this side of it, it's not such a big deal. It's not supposed to be reversible. I didn't construct it that way, but I feel like, again, I told you, if you happen to, if it happens to flip over, I'm not like, oh my goodness, all the stitching is visible. It's not. And again, you can search on YouTube under, I think I found this from denim necklace. And if you can't find it under denim necklace, try, again, try, just try denim necklace. If you can't find it, I'll try to search it if you leave a comment. And again, I used a silver closure for this. And this, again, I put an adjustable chain. So to me, this reflects the theme of, again, nature. To me, it has that movement. So I can see how if you're wearing it and it's moving around, you have that natural look to it again. I think, this collection kind of works back to each other. Okay, here's another piece. Similar, but not exactly. Here's another one where you're taking that same look and putting the gold beads to give it that hint of color, and then using a ribbon to close it. So could you imagine you have events coming up, or you have maybe relatives who have events coming up, and you're looking for something that's so unique and so different? You can make this in no time. I'm trying to think of what was the longest piece, what took the longest to make. Probably the one with the leaves. Let me slide this over so you can see. This probably took the most time because I had to construct the leaves individually, stop it from fraying individually, then attach it to the chain. So this probably took the longest time. And out of the ones that probably took the least amount of time, I think would be this piece. This took the least amount of time because once I had the index cards shaped, I could just keep doing it over and over and over again. So this is probably the easiest one. I'm going to pause this for one moment and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so we're back, and I just wanted to say, so out of what took the most amount of time, I think it was the leaves. This one. The least amount of time would probably have been this piece, because once you have the shape, you just kind of make as many of those as possible. And then this piece took a lot of time, and this took more time. But you can see how you can adjust it. So the front is as pretty as the back. Okay, so let's see what else we have. Oh, this one. Oh, this will help me explain how to construct, let's see. If you hear my stomach growl, just ignore it. I'm hungry. So my stomach shouldn't growl. See, I wanted to show you a video where my stomach growls every time I breathe in and out. But that's a whole other thing. But if you hear my stomach growling, just ignore it. Oh, here's another one. This is sort of that fringe denim look that has these beaded stations. So let me make sure I can slide this down for you. I don't know if again, I'm trying to make sure I'm showing you everything. Oh, here it is. So you have the beads, and then you have the denim strands, and in between you have beads. I don't know if you folks can see that. Let me get this here. So you have the beads in between each denim, piece of denim. And what I like about this is that it's adjustable. So you can completely change the positioning of the beads. All right, let's see. Oh, here's another one, another rosette. So this denim rosette has the satin, so you can tie it. You just put a bail on it, finish the back so that when it flips over, it has that same polished look. You could also make it reversible by putting a button right in the center here so that you have this look on this side and this look on this side. So that's another one. Let's see. There's more. So my mom came up with a more to come. Yes, more to come. Let me see what else. I'm using, again, I wrap it into the tissue paper to keep it from getting damaged. So more to come. This is a bracelet that simply is sort of inspired by macrame. And so what you're doing with this bracelet is you're doing a basic macrame pattern. And then to close it, you just put the loop, take the loop and put the knot through the loop. And I think I'm going to wear this for you folks to show you how it looks. If you have a lot of this, you can make it into a necklace or you can make it into a headband. So, let's see if I can get this. Again, I like to make things that are easy to put on and take off so that you don't need someone to help you do it. Especially if you might have an issue being able to use closures. So this right here. Nope. Okay, so right now I can't get it on, but you get the idea. You get that look. So that's fun. Do I have something else I want to show you in this video? I may. Let me just take... Oh, here's another rosette. Again, out of denim. Let me show you the original denim fabric. And so the denim was starting to fade. So this was an easy rose to create just by rolling. So you start with the center and you roll. And it's such an easy thing to make. And then you can attach it to whatever you want to attach it to. And let's see if there's something else. Okay, so this is a multi-strand bracelet. And I told you about the pearls. Well, these are the flowers. And the flowers got destroyed on the original necklace. So I just recycled, reused, and repurposed it so that I could attach it to just some denim. Anything else, folks? Let's see. I think that's all for this video. I think that's going to be it for this video. If I have something else, I will upload another video for you. And, oh wait, there's one more piece. Ooh, This piece I really like a lot also. Oh, okay. I would have missed, oh, there's another piece. Okay. I would have missed this piece. This is a simple necklace. It's along the same idea as the piece that I showed you over here that's inspired by that famous designer. So this is a tassel that's attached to what was a shoe clip. This was a shoe clip and it didn't have a dangle. So what I did was I created this dangle and I wanted to give it that look of, you know, a tassel. So let me show you the back of that. I hope I'm getting this on camera for you folks. Let's see. Yeah. So this had the little holes in it and I wanted to give it the look of a tassel. So what I did was put this attached to this and then the satin attached to it. So again, it wasn't supposed to be sort of, it wasn't supposed to be just a simple decorative piece. It was supposed to have a lot of movement so that as you can wear it high on your neck or you can wear it low on your neck, and you could also remove it from this so it can be taken off and put on a different piece. So really this is this acts as the bail, and you can just take it off this piece and put it onto a different piece, and it just gives you that cool little look, a little movement. And then I have one more thing to show you folks before we go. Let me see how you can take this